So in my last video, I was talking about shutter counts, and I said, that's the best way you can know if a camera has been heavily used. The best way to know if a photography camera has been used is through shutter counts. But if that same camera has been used for, let's say, long hours of video recording, there is no way you are going to know, because it's not going to count in the shutter. It's only going to show you the number of time that camera has been used for pictures. And for cameras like, let's say, FX30, anybody buying this camera is not buying it for pictures. So if you are just checking out how heavily the camera has been used through shutter counts, then you're most likely deceiving yourself. Let's say the person has been shooting documentaries all their life, or weddings with the camera for like one or 2 years, and they've been using it every day back to back. There's no way you're gonna know. Now, in high-end cinema cameras, you can always check the number of hours the cameras have been used, right? But for photographers, on safer side, you can always ask and check how many shutter counts does this camera have, especially if that person is a photographer. Then you can be able to track if that camera is still around 1,000 to, let's say, 20,000, is still relatively new, like it's just shot 20,000 pictures. But if it's around 100,000 to like 200,000, that's heavily used. And if it's over 200,000, it will still be working, but it can die anytime soon. But of course, most of the cameras we're using nowadays are hybrid cameras, so it's difficult to just know how well or how much the camera has been used. So I think the best way is just to trust whoever you're buying it from, and just that person has to be sincere to tell you how much they've been using the camera. But it is sad that a lot of times people are not sincere. Some people will even tell you it has never been used. They've only opened the box. Then you check the shutter count and see 10,000. But you get what I'm trying to say.